I have a full-on book in my hand for these little fuckers.
The sand mimics.
They're not mimics. You just didn't look hard enough.
Well, I did fail my rolls pretty ridiculously, to which I'm currently in the process of rehoming these dice. So.
Mm-hmm. I like these dice. They jingle.
I thought it was really funny when you sent the picture, and I was like, oh wait, I have that set. I have that set. I looked at it and I texted Hunter and I was like, I have a question, but it feels wrong for me to go, did you get a mini set or is your fucking hand just that big?
My hand is just that big.
Yes.
It was like, I cannot hold that whole set in one hand.
Right here.
Yeah. You know that big blue chunky boy that I have?
I think so.
It's about the size of a baseball.
Jesus Christ. Big dice and teeny dice.
Yeah,
If I have the teeny dice,
I can't do what like fucking Ashley Johnson does with the little tiny teeth dice. I can't do that shit.
What I wanted to get for Perry, and I couldn't find a set I liked enough.
Yeah.
Lindsay has a set of teeny itsy dice.
She has a Smith? Okay.
Baby dice.
Do.
Oh, shit.
Die. Lycan is gonna open up with 15 crits and it's gonna suck, but we're gonna die.
I'm not going to open up with 15 crits. I will not doubt that I will open up with a crit, probably.
Yeah, no. It's just and it's still the sense of fear in us, because that's just what needs to happen. After our dragon victory, we need to be humbled a little bit.
You mean the 2 dragon victories?
3 dragon victories, depending on how you consider the fight.
Yeah, and also, there's the Grimm's mate too. So 3.
I'd say that last one was kind of like a real fucking like tight win. All right. So, what happened last time?
Things got started.
Yeah, we finally made it here.
After final few bits of preparation. The day finally came where we were able to we were able to finally
jump out of the ship.
That information on where we're going, what's going to look like. We had a lot of mental planning with our other 2 teams, Elliot's team as well as our sister team. We have our rendezvous point on the eastern edge of the mountains. So where we're gonna start, once we explore the desert a little bit, because it's still early in the morning and we don't have a lot of ground to cover based on our location, but we're gonna try and see if we can't get some stuff or some supplies and some points and whatnot. But unfortunately, due to the way things work with Fortnite rules, we waited until the very end of our bus, if you will, our ship, before we finally jumped. So almost everybody got onto the island before we did. Final preparations. Everyone jumped out of the ship, and we all made our landing right next to a temple, seeing several groups already trying to get away from the main populace of activity just to find a safe haven before they themselves get started, because we're sure a lot of people have their own individual plans on how they want to proceed with this game.
I tried to put air grind on them, or what was it? Ride Gallon like a skateboard.
Surfboard.
A surfboard.
That did
You
not end.
attempted to.
That did not end well.
No, it did not.
But it did.
But I think it was.
It actually ended the worst.
It was fun.
It did result in her hitting ground first, though.
Yeah, but it was.
Well, I was hitting as a term. It's more like rocketed. But you know.
It was fun. I would do it again. This time I don't have Perry with me. Or next time I would have Perry with me.
But yes, at the current moment, when we're down, we did a little bit of a base investigation, scouting. Vaughn was able to pick out some footprints that are already roughly an hour old. So that was concerning, seeing as people have only been on the island, as far as they know, for the last couple of minutes, at least contestant-wise. So that's an interesting thing. Galen began reconning with one of our magical items. Is it a hummingbird?
Yeah, it was a hummingbird. The hummingbird trinket thing that he got from Willie. And Willie got it as a starting artifact for being an elf.
That being said, with that being done, Vaughn opted to go into the ruins that they had gone in because wanting to take advantage of the early opportunity that there might be a group already in there, or to just see if there's any goodies that might have been waiting for them there, so that they could take advantage of the opportunity of getting to the ruins first, if they're first.
With Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
With Cayenne and Perry tailing behind, being the more agile and theoretically stealthy of the group.
Yeah, Perry's Tweedledee.
As we travel through these small ruins, we passed by these armors that they look dusted, they look old, and they seem to be stationary. Not exactly sure what that could mean. Vaughn tried investigating them and rolled a very abysmal low number.
Yes.
And just casually, even while stealth, walking past them, finding a room with a freshly made corpse, no doubt one of the denizens of the group that was here roughly an hour ago. We immediately find ourselves surrounded by these demonic, as you could call them, dust maws creatures that were inhabiting or are the suits of armor that we passed by. And that's the beginning of our adventure here in this tournament of champions.
Yeah, we're gonna get our shit wrecked. But hey, free opportunity if we succeed.
Yep. It's free real estate if we succeed.
We totally could, maybe.
But yeah.
Alright. Time to take you to the drop zone.
Yay.
See you guys moving.
Well, it's not loaded in yet.
Yeah, I'm at 13%. Oh,
There we go.
There it is.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
Jesus
Oh, we're
Christ.
super surrounded.
Jesus Christ. So, Lycan,
Yeah,
I feel very echoey.
as you are.
Who am I echoing with? Myself?
Oh, did we already roll
No.
No,
initiative?
you guys haven't.
Who am I echoing with? It's fine. It's fine.
Hold on, I'm fixing it. Hold on.
I was like, I don't want to hear my own voice. That's why I get the noise canceling headphones. I can't hear anything when I'm talking. How far are we?
Eater of dust, eat my dust.
It's a vacuum.
We are 2 turns away.
2 turns away.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay, cool. And do you want all of it? We've already all rolled initiative, right?
No.
No.
Oh. Well, do you want us to roll initiative now?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right,
I'll get right on that, my guy.
Gonna be using roll 20.
Do you want us to do it now,
Well,
or
I'll
wait
get
until
right
we're actually in battle?
Roll now because that will determine when you get into the battle.
All right.
Where the fuck is it? Here it is.
19 for a
I don't know how.
Normal.
Shit, I don't know how to do it.
Well, I rolled a nat 1, so I'm not going to be getting into battle at any point.
You're just catching your bearings.
Well, I
Right.
probably saw one of these eaters of dust, and I said, "Ooh, not me."
Ron got a 24,
All right.
Nope.
Pop off.
and Cayenne's at a 19.
I'm trying to roll it. Won't let me
What
roll.
the fuck?
Yeah, I got a 9 or 11.
Total?
You just have to press initiative. It's at the top right of the sheet.
What?
I did.
Fix,
Oh, there it is.
Da, 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 da.
fix yourself.
I'm making Akira into a handsome-looking man. Lycan, I'm gonna have to update the token now.
No, I'm not.
Well, not right now. God.
The fuck you are?
I hate to click
There
back.
we go. Everything got really, really, really small on my webpage, and then it was like, no, you can't zoom, actually. You just must look at the dots and know which dot it
He's using your picture.
Oh, what?
The picture you drew.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he made it into a token.
Oh, shit,
That's
yeah.
the only token I have.
I thought I submitted the.
Hero Forge.
Yeah,
But that
let's go look.
And you were correct. I did technically roll a 20.
Right?
Oof.
Oh my god.
This needs to go away. Thank you. This needs to go away.
You guys in your
The grid on the map is messing with my brain because I can't see the grid.
I understand.
Is messing
Yeah,
with my brain.
didn't make
Nothing
them
I
line
can
up
do
again.
about that.
Huh?
Nothing I can do about that.
Okay, so we're using the grid on
Just use the
On-
measure tool.
okay.
How? Lycan.
I tried and it didn't work.
You know, that's all I could ever ask for. At
Yep.
least you tried.
Here's what I tell customers.
Why is this happening? Why did you split?
I'm wondering certain things currently myself.
I just want to know. I just want to listen to Sleep Token while I'm fighting. That's all.
Oh, yeah.
Sleep
She
Token.
could theoretically
You.
grading square.
I just want to listen to a little horny metal while I'm fighting. That's it.
I'm currently wondering what the
Make
fuck
it-
is up.
Make it look like this. Grid size 100, and then
I'm gonna tell you right now, I already did that. And that's what it looks like.
Can you? Is it possible for you to make the grid that we're actually using like darker?
I can certainly try to do that.
Because if we could at least see the grid that we're actually using, that would make it a lot easier. Because it's like gray on gray.
Gray section.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like if we could make the grid thicker or darker or whatever. If not, then we'll just deal with it. But you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Get
See,
your approval? You get your mom. Did you get your approval?
configure.
Oh yes, it does.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna listen to?
Katy Perry.
No. I'm gonna listen to Holding Out for a Hero, Jennifer Saunders, over and over again until his battle ends.
Tis a good song.
It is.
There's the grid. As dark as it can be.
All right. Well, I guess that's just what we're gonna have to deal with. Oh well.
It changed.
Maybe if I reload. Hold on.
It didn't change for us, but it's fine. Whatever.
Maybe you just need to reload.
All right. Did you get our Cayenne's and Vaughn's initiative? Oh, that's way better. Yeah, reloading it. Yeah.
What is your initiative?
24. And then Cayenne got a 19.
Your dex is 18 or 20?
It's 18.
Okay. And Cayenne had... What now?
19?
19 total, 18 dex.
19 total. Alrighty. Sweetness. Okay. Oh, my neck. Okay. I'm trying to remember if you were caught off guard or surprised.
Maybe with his save?
I don't think you were,
Or with
because you heard something.
My passive perception, I think, saved me.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
I have an answer.
Can I see the sheet that has the... Never mind. I thought about it. I found it. I couldn't find the combat encounters for a second. But it's here now.
Okay.
I was just like, I'm never gonna know. It's fine. I'm dead last. I shouldn't know.
No, you're not. I'm dead last.
It's okay. Your dex is just slightly worse than mine. We rolled the same.
You guys have excellent decks. It just rolled badly.
Yeah.
All right. So, Vaughn,
Yes, sir.
your turn.
Seeing the situation at hand, seeing that I only have a limited amount of resources, and seeing the two that I am with, the situation that we are in,
Yeah, you're not the ideal. Well, I'm not the ideal.
Vaughn is just gonna quickly look over as they start lumbering closer. Are you two capable of getting high ground?
Well, yeah, I'm a go.
I meant within a timely manner. But Perry, I understand you have wings, and Cayenne, do you have any options available to you?
How's my athletics?
But do you have climbing speed? Does it?
Speed?
It would say as part of your movement.
Where?
No, it would be in like attributes.
Features and traits?
Yeah. I don't think you have a climbing speed.
At 6th level ranger, walking speed increases by 5 and you gain climbing speed and swimming speed equal to your walking speed.
But that's a class thing. She doesn't have access to.
It's optional class feature from Tasha's if she's using it.
Yeah, but if she's like a level 1 ranger and you get that at a level 5, for example, she's not like a
right.
level 5 ranger yet. Yeah.
Right.
So So unfortunately, she's still slow as fuck.
She's on par with the
But
rest
she's
of us right now.
Well, she's a satyr. She's going about 35.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So there's that.
Christ.
And due to the fact that Gallon was in Hummingbird, you did notice this.
Good.
With advantage, got a
I-
9.
Mm-hmm. I think you're talking.
You know.
But I don't know if you're actually talking.
Am I hard to hear?
No, I'm talking about Vaughn.
Oh.
Oh, I don't hear nothing.
I don't hear anything.
Yeah, I don't hear him at all. I did hear those doo-doo.
What was the last part you heard then from us?
Nothing.
Nothing. Movement speed.
Oh, okay. We were trying to see if she had climbing speed, which she doesn't. Vaughn pointed over to this corner right here.
Back my head up.
He's going to say, take cover in that corner for now. As soon as I allow Perry an opportunity to fly, I'll cover you.
Run!
Alright, and with that, I'm going to have Vaughn move right here. And, with the help action, can I help her dodge attacks for this turn, or can I use the help action to give her force disadvantage on one attack against her this turn, or
No.
Doesn't work that way.
If it is a melee attack,
Mm.
you can help somebody, give them advantage for the attack, but you can't interfere. There's actual,
Okay.
fighting styles and other things for that.
Alright. And then let me just double check battle wise real quick. Because I wonder if they need to make sure if they are within 5 feet of me. Okay. In that case, I'm going to go ahead and activate the help. Use a bonus action help to help Perry get an attack advantage on this boy right here on her turn if she so chooses. But I'm going to dodge on this square right here in the hopes that they focus primarily on me.
Alright. That's it?
Yep, that's Vaughn.
Bam. Okay. This lovely individual.
Yeah, go to this corner and start shooting. Once Perry goes into the air...
This lovely individual, you see the sand begin to churn and dust begin to churn around its feet like a suction motion.
Mhm.
As he aims this large maw towards you.
Towards Vaughn?
Yes.
Alright.
Do. I'm getting real tired of this. Keeps fucking changing the orientation of things.
Yeah, no, it's happening to me too. The hot bar keeps moving all the way to the middle of the screen.
Yep.
That's it. I have my hotbar turned off.
It's doing it to the entire bottom. It's moving it straight to the middle of the
It's
screen.
moving the entirety of everything.
I just turned it off.
Already,
Yeah.
I don't know. Nothing's moving on my screen.
It did that once, and I said, "Not again."
That turned it off so I get more room in the whatever. I'm not using the hotbar.
I don't
That is
have
a
a choice
20.
right now.
It's at disadvantage.
And
Stop
that is a
biting my
20.
hand.
21, so misses.
Sweetness. And then it'll get in range
Mm-hmm.
with both of you. All right. Okay. This one is going to attack Cayenne with the same process. That's 11.
That's a miss.
It certainly is. It's going to get closer.
It just did it. It just moved the interface by itself.
Yep, noticing that.
I hit reload and it fixes temporarily, but it's getting real annoying.
5, 10,
Oh, maybe I'll wait. You guys are dealing with whenever I get to my turn.
20.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, I'm also not dealing with it. So, like, I think it's just I dealt with it one time, refreshed, and then said I'm good.
Yeah, no, I was just on the screen like it did it one time when I switched between the combat encounter and went back to the map or the combat
that's when
counter.
it did it.
But now that I'm not going to the combat counter, it just kind of did it without me doing anything, and I'm kind of annoyed by that.
Yeah, I just turned it off essentially because I went and looked at my player sheet and then it shot it up to the middle of the screen. And I was like, don't like that actually.
It does it to every token that I'm doing, like clicking on, and that's
You're never gonna be free.
Yeah, no.
You just got to deal with this for the rest of the night. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
I guess
like I don't.
Are you guys talking about like the not the hotbar thing, but the thing that happens on the left of the screen, or
The entirety of like the chat bar, that entire thing, all the tools, the players, the hotbar, fucking shoot around the fucking screen.
Well, you can turn off the hotbar. That's helpful.
Oh, I did. It didn't fix that.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, no.
I mean, it's still gonna go up, but it ain't gonna be just a bar right in the middle of your screen.
Yeah,
You're just gonna be fucked. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
I guess let me.
It's wild.
I don't know. I said in my notes and everything. That's nothing.
All right. Did the boy move or no?
He moved right next to Cayenne.
Oh, to us, I don't see him. Just reloading, I guess. This is just going to be the game we play today.
Fucking, I guess so.
Alright, so you can. I mean, so here are your options right now, right? You can move. You'll probably take an attack of opportunity, and then you can attack them. Right? You don't have dreadful strikes yet. You need to get 1 KO for that, but you still have a majority of your damage. Is the thing. So, do you want to risk an attack of opportunity to go into your position?
Sure.
All right, you're okay with that? It's nothing you roll, not yet, because he's going to roll an attack on you. So Cayenne is going to move. I don't have control over the token. Either way, Cayenne's moving to this corner right here.
Using Cayenne. Sheet. I think it's the owner thing. Give me 1 second. Configure ownership.
Oh, I got it. I think I got it. I think I got her. Nope.
I haven't given it to you yet, so
It just react. Oh, it does it for all the tokens. Never mind. Sorry.
He reacted.
there you
All right. So moving to that corner right there.
go. Okay. Let's see if I stab my. Yep, I will stab my computer.
Ooh, try stabby.
Because the everything shut up. I will say that they are better. At melee.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you got hit.
That is a 27.
Yep.
Yep, I got it.
With a +9. Holy shit.
You did have that, right?
Yeah, no, we're full heal.
Oh, damn, $35.
Because you didn't change it. You didn't long rest.
11 points of damage.
Hold on, let me just add and then subtract.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, fuck. And it's that
11.
damage. Oh. Oh, fine. There we go.
Alright, so she's at 46.
Alright. And then Constitution.
Yep.
What's her con save?
As you feel the maw crunch down on one of your limbs, you rip it free, but you feel it almost
8.
start to crack and fracture and dry up as you gain 1 level of stress.
All your rolls have a -1 now.
Ah, fuck.
So yeah, now you can attack.
Attack this bitch. Well. No, okay, just got it.
No, just your bow and arrow.
No, I'm just gonna shoot it.
All right.
Just shoot the fucking thing.
Do you want to sharpshoot it? Which it's a -5, which is now -6 to your roll, but you get a guaranteed +10 if you hit. +10 damage.
Yeah. Sharpshooter.
All right. So she's gonna go for a sharpshooter shot.
Okay, you go for the sharpshooter shot on the.
What's your bonus?
What do you mean?
With an
What's your
armor.
bonus on your bow?
Oh.
Your longbow. +9?
Yeah.
Alright, so it's -6, so it's +3, so 15.
15?
Yep.
15 does not hit.
So that's a miss. So they have a higher AC, so sharpshooter in the future may not be the best.
Nope.
And because we're down to the level 1 bit, where that's your turn.
Okay, Hero of Dust. Which one are you? Oh. Okay, it's that one. This little guy is going to go around and proceed to Crunchy to Munchy.
With +11.
+9.
He has a +2 because of flanking.
Oh, you are correct. Thank you for keeping that honest.
It is at disadvantage, but still a +11 is ridiculous.
21.
That's my AC.
Alrighty.
Con save, right?
Yep. Con save 14.
17.
You feel that crack and like absorption of hydration, but you rip your limb out faster than it can distort.
I'm at 69 HP. Let's go. It's gonna be a good day.
Nice.
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 Jiminy Christmas crime, you guys. These guys hit hard.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's a.
That's great sword damage.
Don't worry.
I will tell you one thing. These things were meaner. I did change them.
Oh, so these were nerfed.
Yeah, because we're nerfed.
I was very fair at giving you guys a challenge. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. See a torrent of dust and sand rise up and consume into its feet as it grows this large maw, as it shoots out a large solid spike of dust towards Peric.
Oh my god, this website's formatting keeps breaking for me. So
Welcome to the club, my guy.
You
Yeah,
see
it's doing
what
it
I'm
for me
dealing,
too.
what we're dealing with, right?
Yeah.
Did you update the game?
I did.
Yeah.
Unless there was a major update like today.
They also
Yeah.
updated the 5e system and all that crap. And it also might
I
be some
saw
of your
that.
mods messing with it. And it could be some of your mods messing with it as well, if you have any of those that affect UI.
I don't think so. Besides the,
And
there's only one
Combat
mod
Tracker?
that's, huh?
is it combat tracker or is that built in?
I think it's Combat Tracker that's fucking it up.
Oh, good stuff.
9 towards Perry as it goes wide, but you feel the amount of force that are being shunted with that spike near you, and it's greater than the chomping bite. All right. Do-do-do-do-do. So, we go to Akir.
I'm on my way.
You're technically, I will say this, 120 feet away.
Well, Zara gets there before I do, because she has movement speed of 40, while I go movement speed 30.
And she goes right after you, right?
Yep. So we dash.
Okay.
So I'm 60 now. I'm 60 feet away, and she is 120 minus 80, 40 feet away.
40 feet away. Cool.
Well, actually, I would ride her, so we're both 40 feet away now.
You're both 40 feet away. Awesome. Gallon,
Yes, sir.
it's your turn.
How aware am I of?
Of what's going on?
Yeah.
Oh, you're fully aware.
Ah, okay. So it doesn't say it's any type of action for this to end the hummingbird.
No, you can just drop it for free.
Cool.
The hummingbird just drops wherever it is.
I think it automatically returns to you at the end of it. It
Uh,
homes in on you.
it just drops wherever it is.
It says I'm gonna land right here, right now.
Yeah, because you have to have yourself pilot it and then bring it back.
It is just an uncommon item.
Yep. It's not like it's a Vox Seeker or something.
Is this thing actually broken?
It's not actually broken.
I don't know. I'm running a combat scenario on my version of Foundry, and nothing is happening. In fact, my Dragonborn just killed 2 horses. I don't know.
I don't know. We're all facing this dilemma except for you.
Wait a second.
Remember, you're 120 feet back.
Oh, I'm 120 feet back?
Yeah. Because you stayed with the rest of the group while these guys scouted ahead.
Right.
Yeah.
So if I move up 80 feet, am I able to see one of the enemies?
It's a straight shot, so I wouldn't see why not. You'd have
Wonderful.
to...
Then bonus action charge of the Doulahan. I'm here.
Awesome.
Yeah.
There you go.
Because Charge of the Dual Hand is a feature, not a class ability.
Yep.
Oh, that's lovely.
Alright. Fucking, why am I trying to do it on here? I have it all set up here.
Setting up Rob, no.
Let me make sure I have. Okay. That one. Boom. 21 to hit.
21 to hit. Hits.
And then that's 33 damage.
Oof.
I rolled
Ooh.
high.
Damn.
You are taking into the account that your Ren stuff...
It is not rend.
What is it?
That is just my damage. That is not. I'm not adding anything like it.
I'm a
The
little
fuck is your
confused.
damage?
It's ridiculous.
It's because
Okay.
the Doulahan, it's 2d6.
2d6 extra, I get that. 18 slashing. Which is... because you have that stature one, so you get an added d4.
Yep.
Okay. I get
Go
that
damn
now.
it.
Yeah, just fucking obliterate him,
That's
my dude.
that's my movement action bonus action. I done.
Okay. So... I'm sorry, what was the damage again?
33.
33? Solid crack as you hear like a almost limestone breaking under the force. It's still up.
Oh. No,
And it's still looks like it's ready to throw down.
Oh.
Oh, there's your dance partner.
They got some HP.
We were already told they were going to be tough.
All right,
They a bit beefy.
The Beach Boys.
on to them.
Okay. So, they actually have average intelligence. And seeing a high outputting individual like yourself, they're gonna... I will rip this fucking program asunder.
Keyboard smash.
They will move here, and you see the maw change from on the arm, change from like a mouth to crunch down on you to almost radiating sectional energy from its core down to its fingertips, as it strikes down at you with almost an echo of shadow.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Hey, yo, yeah, indeed. What the fuck?
I am gonna hit you real good, probably. So, do
So, question,
20.
Lincoln.
Yes,
Are you rolling the dice by typing it out or using the dice tray?
using the dice tray.
So you're doing the 20 plus numbers?
Yep.
I just want to see if that messes up my thing at all then. No.
It's not. It's whenever I touch a token, whenever
Okay.
I touch the map or anything, it's just doing it. I don't know what the issue is.
Yeah, I'm trying to force it to happen.
Hey, Lycan.
Yep.
This was it's your call, but this is probably a failing on my part for not asking. I was reading the map as it was, so I didn't think this was an entrance right here. I thought they were coming from like further up north, up here, for some reason. But they were coming from this. Hold on, I can't.
We're coming from the east.
Yeah, so I thought they were coming from up here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see why you think that.
I didn't think they were coming from here. And when Gallon just moved just over that chasm, I thought that was like actually there, because I would have had Kyan move down that way.
I can see where that is an issue.
Because I only asked once it was my turn if that was really there.
Yeah, the only reason like that's away is because you were deeper in and they were on the edge. I put them over there just to make it convenient.
I know, I get that, and I get that, but I like what I'm saying is that we're like, if I had known that this was a full pathway going towards reinforcements, you know, you understand where I'm
I
at?
get that, but we're so far down the line.
Okay. So I apologize.
I will be sure to clarify better than next combat.
All right. Because Kyan's in a spot now, and I didn't realize that it was that bad. I thought we were cornered, and I was gonna have Bond hard defend. You know.
Mm-hmm.
That changes up how I was planning on encountering or taking on this encounter. Is all.
Ah, man. Only at 10. Oh, wait, no. It was a 12. Because I read this wrong. Alright. It misses you, and as it strikes down, you definitely feel a echo of magic that you just avoided. So yeah, good for you for not taking that. You're dust.
What happened to me? What happened to everything?
10, 15,
Why am I down?
20.
Oh.
You're fine.
Wait, what? Oh, what to say?
We're gonna do the same thing towards little Miss Perry. So that's a 20 to hit you with a large spike of dirt and dust.
Can I do uncanny dodge?
That is a level class ability. Unfortunately, I do not have
shit.
access to.
That is unfortunate.
Alright. I'm about to get schmacked.
Just a wee bit. I do need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh no. Oh, I don't know how to do saving throws in here.
Oh,
Oh,
that was me.
What did you
don't do that. Don't do that.
I didn't know I could do that.
Please don't
What
do
did you
that.
do? What did you do? I didn't do anything.
I pressed end turn and I skipped a bunch of turns.
Oh,
What
right.
did you do?
So I'm
Yeah,
going to
you did.
Okay, so I know what's going on with you guys now that I've seen his screen. It's the action pack. What's going on is the end turn in the bottom left is making everything rise up an inch. In order to get rid of that, you have to go to the options, go to action pack, and turn it from automatic to toggle. And then it gets rid of it.
Okay.
Oh.
Configure settings.
Yep, go to settings, configure, action pack, tray display mode toggle. I also have everything else on small. But that's just me. And then
Hold on. Configure action, you said?
Yeah, action pack. It's the fourth one down for me.
Tray display mode, automatic, switch that.
Push that to toggle.
Alright.
And then you can also switch the icon sizes if you like.
And the tree size too.
Oh, it worked.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
and then if you save your changes, hit E to bring it out and in, and it'll get rid of it.
Okay. Cool.
Sweet. I won't kill my fucking foundry.
Yeah, I've done a lot of troubleshooting with some of these mods, so I know.
Your foundry gets to live another day.
Gets to live for now.
All we gotta do now is figure out how to get you to get the maps to work
Yeah.
to match the grid.
Oh,
Nope, it did it again.
Did it?
yeah.
Well, you can just hit. Then you can just hit E. Just hit E twice and it should whatever.
Oh, just hit E twice.
That should lower the screen again. I also have mine on full screen, which is a factor.
I have mine in windowed.
Well,
Yeah,
by full
mine's
screen, I mean-
windowed.
By full screen, I mean I just have F11.
Oh, it's.
It happened when I switched tabs.
Tray size small.
Yeah, when you select different or whenever you hit in turn, it's going to go automatically select the next token, which is going to automatically have it where it's like, hey, do you want to end a turn now? At the very bottom.
So, you take what was your strength saving throw?
5.
5.
Yeah.
You are pushed 10 feet, and I'm knocked prone.
Oh.
Shit.
Fuck, never mind.
I got knocked on my ass. I can't open this bottle.
Ugh. Hey, Lycan, has this one had a turn yet?
It did.
It did?
Yeah.
Okay. Or, I meant, did it just have its turn recently?
This one just had its turn.
It is the first one in the round.
Okay. Because I forgot to make a strength save, if that matters. If it gets knocked prone.
We're not that far, and it didn't do anything, so we can definitely do that.
Ew. 14 save.
Let me just check its saving throws. It is proficient.
Oh,
Which is what?
Damn, +8.
It is... Why? Is it because I have parry on? Selected? I guess so.
Still did it.
Press E twice.
It only brought out this stupid menu that moved left and I couldn't do anything.
Oh no. Alright.
11.
It's currently not doing it for me. Currently.
We shall see about that.
Wholesome.
Coulson
Knock its teeth in.
120 feet.
So lucky right now.
Colson is having a great day.
Coulson is having a great day, and I just double checked all of my stats to make sure that my +5 agonizing is a level 1 feature. It's not. So
It's a level 2 feature.
Yes, it is. So that's fun. Let's see. I'm 120 feet away. I would like to get closer because I'm not going to stay here. Do I have to yeet myself over this chasm?
I like to think it's just like kind of a broken bit of bridge.
Okay, well I want to look cool anyway, so I'm gonna
You're not close to it yet, unfortunately.
Yeah, we're 120 feet away, so on your turn, you can only move your distance.
So
I'm gonna
you'd be able
sprint
to 60.
30. Well, no, I don't want to. I want to use my action.
Okay.
Because I can reach.
Yeah, technically, you don't even have to move. You can just shoot them.
No, I'm gonna continue getting closer. I don't want to get too close though. But yeah, I'm gonna sprint to. I want to say I have 30 feet. I'm gonna sprint 30 feet and just. Has this one been hit yet?
The one straight up?
Yeah, is that the one with the weird magic shit that's happening?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
It has not. The only one that has technically been hit is the one that Gallon just fucking bumped.
So this guy.
Bull rushed into.
I can't reach him past all these other people, so I'm gonna yeet an Eldritch Blast. Because I don't want to use any spells just yet.
Eldritch Blast is 120 feet.
Yes, it is, but I am less than 120 feet now. I'm like 90. So I'm just gonna roll normally because it's gonna be weird if I roll my other one. So, just a D10. But, D20. Roll.
Natural 20.
For some things. So it's 2D10 now, I guess.
Level 1, my ass, you say as you blast.
Get fucked, bitch.
For 7.
For 7. It could have been 17. It could have been 13, but okay.
I did not mean to do that.
No, but I am going for him. So I'm just gonna shoot one Eldritch Blast and try my best to take out some hit points as I roll in.
Alright. So that one takes 7.
So yeah, everybody gets to see my weird, unseelie looking Eldritch Blast just pop. It looks wildly different than my normal shit.
Yeah, your normal stuff looked like thorns and shit like that, and the one that comes out has a almost a spiral of brambles that focuses into a point of energy that starts from green to purple, shoots out, and as it impacts, it blooms out into almost a vermilion.
Do I get weird shit with my Eldritch Blast? I get weird shit with my Eldritch Blast, but I don't know if that's a level feature. I'm very confused about my new stuff.
That is not a level feature, that is just a feature.
So I know one of them is you attack a lot in a range of a circle, and what's that other one?
So The one that you got is the one where you can double the amount of raise, but less amount of damage.
Could I double the amount of raise, but less amount of damage?
Yeah, but you have to hit. Like, you can't just hit the one with multiple raise. You have to hit different ones.
I'll pop off the. So the one that's multiple but less damage. What's the other one? Because I can choose which one I want, right?
Give me 1 second.
I really need Leonard Skinner to like calm down in my ear really quickly.
I believe it's basically focus fire on one.
If I focus fire on this bitch, because I want to take them out.
The thing is, it requires multiple rays.
So I gotta level up first. Got you.
Yeah, level up first.
Got you. Understood. I'll write down folk.
The multiple ray one is easy to access. The focus fire one is the hard one to access.
Well, then I'll multiple ray it if that is not a class ability, and shoot this one as well for less. So if it's less, I'll roll these d10s again, but do whatever the lessness is.
I will pin the thing right here.
Thank you.
It's a little blurry, I understand.
See all pinned messages. Hello, Sivnu.
All right. So yeah, we'll keep with that damage.
Yeah, I'll do the other one next time. And because I'm gonna write this down though. Thank you.
Okay. Perry, you're up.
I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna bonus action disengage. Fly.
You get that at
up.
second level.
It's a level 2
Is it
ability.
second? Shit. All right, never mind then.
Yeah, we're fucked.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna just fly up. The
Okay.
30 feet.
Are you gonna action disengage or no?
No.
Okay.
And then once I'm up the 30 feet,
Huh?
I'm trying to roll for my arrow.
But we'll talk about that later.
I can't see the map because I'm on the iPad, so whichever one, I don't know which.
This one, you get advantage on the one above one.
Yeah, whatever that one is.
Okay.
You alright?
So if I have advantage, I'm rolling to that one. I just clicked it, so I don't know what it's doing.
117.
So, because you didn't disengage, the one next to you took a shot at you, and that was a 27.
Oh.
And you take 11 points, and you need to make a con save of 14.
Okay.
You
Why
still
did it
hit.
have advantage?
It didn't have advantage. That's her
Then it
shot.
rolled a 3.
Yeah, that was mine.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, it's hard for me to see because the UI thing.
Save, you said?
Con save, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, God. Okay.
Okay, you have 1 level of stress. But you still hit.
Okay. I have to click the damage.
And should have that. And I believe 1d6.
Yep. Because you do have your first level sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
So I roll a d6 as well?
Yep, this one.
All right.
Cool.
Yay.
How much damage did I take?
11.
You took 11 points of. I just want to make sure the correct damage. Piercing damage. All right. So,
Wait a second. That attack has disadvantage on her
does it?
Wait, what?
because of the displacement leathers.
Okay.
Wait, her gear?
It's only for opportunity attacks.
I remembered that.
Wait, her gear? Displacement leathers?
No, see, it's a bit of magic, yeah.
Oh,
So 22.
Yeah, right. God damn it.
Hey! That could have fucking saved you from that.
It could have.
shit, I'm
Okay.
gonna cut it.
That's okay.
It's all good. The one, because you aimed at the one that's next to Gallon, that one looks like it's starting to crumble. So there's that. All right. Top of the round, Vaughn.
All right, top of the round. All right, Vaughn is going to look to Gallon. With the others coming from the bridge, can you handle these three?
Sure.
All right. In that case, I'm going to use my only key point to. Wait, hold on.
Wait, you only have one?
I only have one.
wait.
No, hold on. Let me double check.
See if your step of the wind feature.
Yep. Well, see, make sure I have it at the level because it's confusing.
Yeah, it's a bit of a curve.
Give me a second. That's why I'm making sure to double check. There you are. Because I need to go to the.
At level 1, you get Fury. No, it's at second level you gain key.
Oh, okay.
At second level you get key.
All right. Well, on that note, the only thing I can really do.
You need this kill.
I need a kill, and I get a lot from a kill. I'll just do this to everyone, but I'm not
Well, the
focused on
guy in
that.
front of you is looking real rough.
Yeah, you might be able to get it.
I only have one attack, and that's just a D4 of damage, plus bonus stuff from.
No, I think you still have your regular bonus action punch.
Yeah, you do. You get that at level 1.
I do.
You have the offhand punch too.
So you got 2 attacks.
For what I plan on doing, I'm taking an attack of opportunity anyways. So I'm going to go right here.
Perfect.
No attack of opportunity because
Oh, okay, it already did one.
it did
Alright.
one on parry.
Actually, I have extra stuff that I can do. Now that I think about it, I have way more damage than I remember. Alright. So I'm going to do an unarmed strike. Need a 17
With that,
with the +2.
with the +2, you just hit.
Alright, so it's not a D. It is not a D6, it's a D8. Or no, not a D, I'm still a D4 because of level 1. So that's 4 points on that. And I am going to use a Force Gauntlet charge on this bitch.
Oh,
Okay.
Which will push, so he needs to make a strength save of 14 or get pushed back to 10 feet, which would bump him into a Gallon. So he doesn't really move. Unless he moves behind him. I'm not sure how that's going to work.
14
But,
exactly.
Huh?
14 exactly.
Alright, but then he takes an extra 2d6. 2 for 6. 2 for 8. Plus 5, so 13 points of damage on the first attack.
Okay, 13 points of damage on the first attack.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Second strike, bonus action. 22.
Okay.
Alright. So that's a 2 on the dice, so 7 damage.
You strike out. How do you want to sunder this guy?
Yeah.
So with Gallon being right there and Vaughn being who he is, when he uses the Force Gauntlet, he does an uppercut, right? So he does an uppercut. Basically, he does an Hadouken. And as it goes up into the air, he twists his body and brings to the foot, the heel of his foot, in like an axe kick spin, straight down into the sting, breaking it. Oh, all of them died. Guys, I got 6 KOs.
Wait, you did?
I just saw all
Alright.
of them. I saw all of them.
You strike, and then it disapparates into dust as any flesh and sinew boils and bubbles away.
That's kind of nasty.
And so that was my action, my bonus action, and as my movement, I'm going to have Vaughn move the rest of his movement, which is 30 feet, to backflip, 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 all the way right here to get into position to block any onslaught to Kyan.
All right, and you now have access to your level 3 abilities
I don't. So, question: does that happen immediately or after the fight?
immediately.
Ah, so I just hear the three voices in my head. Finally.
After 80 fucking years!
All right, cool. You actually see Vaughn kind of like look at his hands for a quick second. Oh, well, that was quick. Because I thought it happened at the end of combat, not immediately.
No, it happens immediately.
But that is still whether I can do it. I can't do anything else on this turn. So
Okay. One right there. Coolio. This lovely individual is going to chomp down right on you.
Yep, that's why I went there. Miss.
Miss.
Yes.
Miss.
Yes.
All
Vaughn
right.
doing some cool monk shit.
Oh, my hero.
Okay. And then he is going to. Yep, I'm gonna move right around here. Get closer.
Alright, well now he's right on your butt. But since you don't have to worry about disadvantage, you can actually shoot him there. But it wouldn't actually be a bad thing for you to move right there, because since you're using a bow, you don't get the bonus anyways.
Yeah, fuck Shark Food. Yeah, I'm gonna move. I know I'm gonna probably get attack of opportunity.
Nope. I mean, do you want to move away from it? Because if you move there, you're still.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought I was gonna be moving away.
No.
Okay, so go to that, and I'm gonna shoot it in the face.
So it's just a regular shot.
Okay, you a crossbow expert?
Yes.
All right.
Crossbow.
So that's
Hold on. What is that?
well, that's a 6.
6 plus.
Plus 9. So you're 15.
Yep, 15. Does that hit?
Nope.
Damn
Does
it!
not.
You're doing okay.
Get your fucking lucky now. No, that's critical.
That's the
No,
one?
that's not.
No, this was not.
That's the fucking lucky now.
Oh, it was the one.
Okay. But that's her turn.
Yeah, no, I'm just like, damn it! You tricky motherfuckers!
Okay.
It's not so much that you whiff the shot, it's like you hit it, but it pings off.
Oh, damn your fucking armor.
You know? That's
Yeah.
always a way to visualize a miss. You hit them, but it
Parry's
doesn't.
out of range. So this guy's going to go right here.
You liking?
Yes.
Alistair is not on the turn order.
Fuck. Oh, I put him on there. That is correct. He did not manage that.
How do you fix this stupid little thing that keeps shooting this stuff up again?
It doesn't work.
Hey.
It keeps happening to me.
Well, I didn't do it the first time. Hit E.
Game of small stuff.
It
Oh.
didn't work for me either.
You
Oh,
rolled
shit.
real high.
You rolled real high. Okay, he's technically here now because his last turn would have been running. Dash over. And what is your boy gonna do?
Who the fuck is this?
Just a guy.
That's the blacksmith we hired. He's here to make you better by adding +1 or something to all your attack rolls, and he made my sword a +2 for 9 hits.
That's beautiful.
Do. Can't do anything right now, but when it gets his next turn, he's gonna be fucking great. Right, that guy is gonna do the same shit as the other one, but with a +2. And I misdid the last ones. Apparently, it goes off their con. The casting. 17.
That's a miss against Gallon.
It's a miss against you, sir. As you see that same, almost shadowy, like crackle of energy whoosh past you. All right. This one, you see discorporate from dust and then recorporate.
What a bitch. Okay.
Wait, is it...
No.
And it's going to do that same shadow shit.
Mm-hmm. Damn your mild intelligence.
They have 10.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yep. Okay. Just to let you know, as it hits him, they casted Inflict Wounds.
Oof.
So that is 3d10.
This one did, the one at the bottom.
The
No,
one
the
that's
one-
right next to Vaughn
On my right side.
on the right side.
You're too far.
Oof. Fuck you.
Fuck you, video game.
That! I've never seen that shit.
Oh,
For
I'm
fucking-
happy about that.
That hurt.
Yeah, I know that. Oof. I'm at half now on 2 attacks.
Let me double check the damage. I'm pretty sure it's fucking.
It's 3d10 at level 1. For our first level spell.
Goddamn.
Yeah, it's a really great spell.
So.
And it's only available to clerics.
So that's its turn.
Yeah.
Does it-
That
Actually, it technically could not have done that.
So,
Because it used Misty Step.
Oh,
So, saving you from that, I'm
thank
going to
you.
still use the same thing,
It's cleric and it's breaker.
but you get 12 instead.
I'll take that. Shit.
Matter.
Better than 28. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Keeping shit honest, because
Might as well.
can't do two level spells in a turn. All right. Okay, it's our boy Akil.
Yeah, I realized last time I was riding on Zara and had Zara dash, which means I actually had my action I didn't use for anything, but I'm sure that's fine.
Yeah, they're still alive.
So that means we get to the edge of the map at 40 feet, right?
Yep. Well, this is 120 feet with 2 turns right here.
Oh,
Where,
that means, yeah.
Alistair is.
So last 40 feet will get me there. And then I'll have her dash. I gotta pull my sorry, cat. I gotta pull my hand away.
Because watch your old man work. Nah.
Watch your old man work, Jimbo.
And I'm gonna spend half of my movement to unmount her, to dismount her. And then I got 15 more feet. I'm here to help.
Can your dragon blow fire on these things? Light them up like a Christmas. What?
That thing just sprinted to us, so give it a minute.
It needs to catch its breath.
Obviously. Not now, obviously, but just can it?
Yes. I'm gonna bonus action inspire Vaughn. So Vaughn, you have a D8.
Cool.
You have a D8 you can use to any ability check, saving throw, attack roll, damage roll, AC, healing roll, whatever it is. If it's a D20 or damage or healing, you can add my D8 to it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm such a good bard.
The best of odds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is as far as I can get, so I think I'm going to try to attack him because I have bonus action, which means I cannot. Oh, actually, I might be able to help Cayenne. How tall is this wall?
That wall is about 15 feet up, but there's no roof.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my telekinetic movement. I'm gonna use my telekinetic movement on her
Oh,
to lift her 15 feet in the air, and it's not using her movement, so no opportunity attack. And then move her over here. Where
up to
it
the
looks
top
like
of the
there-
wall.
Yeah, right there where it looks like there's enough room for her to stand on safely.
So now you have high ground.
Thank you, Mr. Dragon Man.
Ashbringer or Akir.
Ashbringer.
Okay, I've got you
I don't
out of
know.
trouble.
I don't know why, but with that accent, all I heard was ass bringer.
That's what I also heard. That is what
Well, she
I
keeps messing
also
up his
heard.
name, so
Exactly. It's
Trust
only
me.
fair.
Trust me, Akir brings the ass. He has got a dumpy on him.
it was a gift from his.
A gift that was too powerful that the gods can't contain.
I lost my all
All
my
of his charisma is in his ass. It's fine.
all my scales disappeared, and I gained this
That's the best.
fucking boom.
There's an opportunity for me to flirt.
My thunder. When I cast thunderclap, it has double the range.
No.
Okay, we're gonna do a switch stop.
Everyone else
And
is going
we're-
to YouTube.
Oh, we are moving on.
Galen, I'm helping you
Galen.
flank.
Oh, wonderful.
Galeen.
I'm gonna hack the shit out of it.
You are very far away from your microphone.
You are very far away.
Oh. I'm gonna beat the shit out of it.
Sounds like a
And-
plan.
Since I can only do one attack.
This one's been hurt.
Wait, which one?
Oh,
I mean, technically both of them.
The one I'm helping you flank is hurt.
Yeah, I hurt him. I hurt his ass. He's got some brambles in his body. You don't know where they came from.
You know what? There's not enough of them for that. I am just gonna... Actually, fuck it. Bonus action, Form of Dread.
Whoa.
Yep, Form of Dread, first level ability.
Get scary, bitch.
And I'm going to use Haunted Blade.
There's a lot of scary shit happening right now.
Not at advantage. I don't think it's 12 is gonna hit.
No. Certainly does not. As it strikes down, it goes into the shoulder, and you think it sinks in deep. But you notice that the sword is being braced with teeth.
Well, ain't that a bitch?
So yeah. Now it's turn.
God damn it! I knew I wanted to do something with my bonus action other than Form of Dread. Next turn.
It's going to repeat the process that it did earlier. $16. You're getting lucky. Getting real lucky. Yep, fuck it. It's gonna go right here. It's gonna do the same thing. 23.
They have no idea what people's hit points are at because I don't see any of their bars going down except for parries.
I can't modify mine. So.
I don't know how I should try to focus on healing.
Yeah, Vaughn right now is at 57 out of 81. Cayenne is at 46 out of 57.
Alright, so you're both good enough for now.
Yeah, you're okay. Does a 23 hit you, boss?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I'll get another almost max damage.
Oh my god.
Yes.
So?
23 points of necrotic damage as it swipes down at you.
Don't you have resistance to that?
Yeah,
No! You'd fucking think, right?
You're a vampire!
You'd fucking think!
I thought your Form of Dread gave you resistance! What the fuck do you have a scary form for if you can't get hit?
Temporary HP and flavor.
You know, I've been complaining about this since I started, Gallon.
Do vampires actually have resistance to necrotic?
Yes!
Yes, they do. I just looked it up. Yes, they do.
They do. That's what
I'm
makes
so confused.
You're a bad vampire!
He's happy.
He's not a vampire. He is a dampier.
Wait, I need to roll a
God, you should have gotten fully hit.
Good.
Or if you want to piss people off, a dampire.
No.
Yeah,
I hate
You want to
that.
piss people off, Ashley and Lycan.
Thankfully, I have
people.
11 HP from my Form of Dread.
Yeah.
So I'm only taking 12.
Vaughn, what is your HP out of?
Out of 81.
81? Out
81.
of
Oh no! I'm at no. That's my total. 57 out of 81.
57.
I saw Vaughn's HP drop. I'm like, oh fuck.
That's when I took the what was it?
You are not okay.
There you go. Now
Okay.
you're okay.
Yeah, Cayenne is 46 out of 57.
I'm still kicking.
You can just right click on Cayenne's thing and
There
it'll
it is.
give you.
Okay, I couldn't. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. It's been a while since we've done combat.
Yeah, no, I get it. Either way. Oh, look at that little baby chunk that I took out of you. It's so cute.
Let's do it again.
You gonna kill me?
Wholesome. And then Perry on deck.
Ah, shit.
So to get on the map, I need to be 40 feet away.
Yee.
If you moved your regular speed last time,
This is
you were
going way
30
better than
feet,
that.
so you're 90.
Yeah.
You're 90 feet away right now. So 30 feet closer
Yeah,
would be 60. Blast.
How do I get one that's like this?
Yeah, I'll just run another 30 feet.
Just like this.
Is Zara in my way
She
to
is a
get
medium
this
creature.
man?
So there'll be a little bit of cover.
Fuck.
You're also close enough to Hex if you have. Oh wait, you don't have the spell.
I don't got that. I'm not that kind of warlock.
I'm sorry. It's just force of habit.
I'm not gonna waste a spell. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast again. But this time, so in order-
it looks like it doesn't need a multiple for the powered one.
yeah. It just says all blasts. So I'm gonna try to hit it anyway, and I'm gonna try to precision shot it, essentially.
Okay.
God damn it.
It did the
I
thing
just
again.
moved everything up.
Oof.
I
That
missed
misses.
anyway, because none of that shit's on there. I'm gonna redo, because this makes me want to throw myself off a building.
No.
Boy, you guys will hate. You'll hate it when recording when you see me fix it instantly every.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I probably will.
Yeah, probably will.
They're gonna be like, "What's so wrong with them?" Like,
I'm
I just
acting
don't
very calm,
understand.
but my blood pressure is up there.
My blood pressure is rising.
Note to self.
Urge
Make a
to kill, rising.
Note to
Urge
self.
to kill you, right?
20 stress ball.
So yeah, I can't do shit.
Oh.
But bonus action wise, yeah, I can't do fuck all. That's fine. That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's cool. I'm actually gonna re-roll it because I'm upset about that. So no, it's not fine. It's not cool. I'm just gonna do it this way.
You cheat.
Gucci.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You have to get a 19 because Zara's in that.
Jesus Christ, Zara, why are you so fucking big?
Yeah,
Um,
Zara
She gets bigger.
She's well loved.
I'm
Hello?
gonna.
Hello, love it. She
Chain
turned into a
her.
large creature.
No, actually, that sounds worse. Is it +8?
She's just
It is
well
+8.
loved.
I'm not opening up shit to roll this. Roll. Better, but
better.
still bad.
Still bad.
God damn it, Zara.
We would have missed it anyway.
Yeah, but I would have been better. I would have been closer.
It would make me feel better.
It would make me feel better.
Perry,
Perry.
I forgot how high you were. I'm
15
guessing
feet.
20, 15 feet? Okay,
As high as I could be.
15 feet.
Cool. I am going to aim for the one that is next to Gallon.
The one that's pincered or the?
Aim for the one next to me because that's the one's already weak.
Yeah, just
Yay, that one.
Okay.
Did you kill off that one?
Candle flame crossbow.
Nice shot.
Good fucking shot here.
Yay, my little Perry! My little Perry!
Plus a
Then you got a
D6.
D6.
6.
Hey, hold on. Sorry. I hate being on the iPad, but I don't have a computer.
9.
9 damage.
Yay!
Alrighty. As you just sink in to like its head as it like cricks and like twists, and then readjust itself by keep going in that direction. Basically doing a 360 with its head with a bolt in it.
Oh, now it's looking at me?
Maybe.
Knowing you, that is a bit positive, yes. Yeah.
Okay. Rightio. To the top. Vaughn.
All right. Vaughn is
You're a
going to
little
take
pincered.
Vaughn is going to take in a deep breath as I'm going to action dodge as he prepares his defensive stance, the same stance he takes when it's just him, where it looks like he's holding he's readying a katana strike. And he looks up to Perry and Cayenne. Both of you need to make sure to take advantage of this opportunity. I'll give you whatever opportunity I can.
Oh, you don't got me twice, honey.
And I'm going to bonus action.
You're just a weeb. That's just inspiration.
Really?
I'm sorry.
The highest.
Yeah, you have to understand. If I'm not focusing on getting points here, I'm trying to make it easier for other people to get points. I'm sorry.
Hurt them
To
good.
which, to which I'm going to bonus action help to give advantage on this boy.
All right. That's all you're
And
doing.
that's Vaughn's turn.
All right. Good boy, Alistar. Do. What can you diddly do? Lovely friendo. Your movement. I'm going to 30. Yeah, he's gonna dash. Right there.
Hey.
A. Choo. As he basically chains his way over, sliding and putting up his shield, taking a defensive position right next to Gallon. That's
That's him.
yeah, that's him.
Go, Eater of Dust. Slapper of shit. Go.
Slap of shit.
Alright.
You're high up. You're also up there.
It's just long.
Vaughn's gonna get his ass handed to him with them
That's why
being
I'm
so
dodging.
high up.
Yeah, luckily he's dodging and he has my D8 he can add to his AC. Note that if you roll a 1... note that if you roll a 1 on my Bardic Inspiration die, it's not used. So you get to keep it.
Well, keep that in mind.
And imagine if it only like needed a 1 too. That'd be insane.
I know,
Well, you
it's
see it
good.
discorporate there.
Oh god, no, Misty Step. I try to get you away, Cayenne. I'm sorry.
Just
As seeing the talk between Perry and Cayenne, and can't really get Perry with a big chomper.
I have an idea, but I need to get a kill.
I think that's where most ideas are
Yep.
present.
Mm-hmm.
No, if I
I've also got ideas, but if I don't fucking kill something,
11.
It missed.
But no, basically, if I get a kill and I unlock my level 2 abilities or my level 3 abilities, I can cast Levitate on Cayenne. That way, she's permanently out of range of everyone, with nothing around.
Currently out of range of the big physical attacks.
Yeah, she can only move by grabbing something, and if the cancel spells or the spell cancel, she'll just fall to the ground, or I can lower her to the ground.
Hey, it's your turn. As he does like a big old chomper towards your head, as you like cartoon roll.
What?
You have advantage on
As
attack,
you're
you know.
right on the edge, you're doing that teeter totter right over the edge, holding your head to keep your balance.
My goat hook's not exactly feet, so I can't really.
All right.
You are just. Oh, you were just on my ass today.
So you can action disengage, and
Well, she has advantage on attacking it too. If she wanted to chip it.
the creature needs to be within 5 feet of me.
I thought it was only for the action itself, and then until you start your turn, next attack on it has advantage.
I mean, that's up to like it, I guess.
Otherwise, it says help action, not help at 30 feet.
Yep.
It's
The help
within
30 feet is the rogue thing.
Yeah, that's the rogue thing. Battle-wise is with... It has to be within 5 feet of you. Like the normal help action. It just changes it from an action to a bonus action.
So
which is
what I
helpful.
mean is when you do the action, you've already helped. It doesn't matter if the creature moved away; it's already been helped. Dude.
That's what I meant. So it's up to like
Because he's not activating it; it's already activated.
You did it, but him exiting the space nullified it.
Okay.
which is just something to keep in mind for the future. So
Yeah.
you can shoot this thing and duke it out with it, but only Perry really can help you and any of the mages if they get the opportunity. Or you can maybe disengage.
Oh, he's gonna be hunting my ass.
He's gonna chase you no matter what.
And I will fix that.
All right. So you're gonna shoot him. Point blank. Let's go. Good
Fucking
shot.
go!
That's it's 12 plus stuff. Even with the -1, that'll hit.
So,
It's a dirty 20 with the
Yep,
-1.
dirty 20.
Nice.
And then it's a D8 plus your modifier. No, wait, it's long. Yeah, it's a long one.
D8. 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 It's the one that looks like a spaceship, right?
Mhm. No, that's a D10.
Oh, that's a 10?
That's a 10.
It's just a spaceship. Wrong spaceship.
Wrong spaceship. It's the diamond. That's the one. Yeah.
Can I grab it? I like it.
It's not the plumb bob; it's a diamond.
That's a 7.
Stop touching the plumbus.
And what's your modifier?
Oh, what?
It's going to be on the button. It's like 1d8 plus. Oh, no, that's spells. Actions.
What's your dexterity?
Let's go.
So 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage.
Right in the face.
Mm-hmm. And do you have anything you can do as a bonus action?
It's a bonus. Two-weapon fighting, Zephyr Strike, or crossbow expert attack.
Oh, you can Zephyr Strike away.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can actually use.
Rangers are going to spells until level 2.
Oh,
Really?
Yep.
It's not.
No, it says Zephyr Strike.
You don't get it until you would have been level 2.
Damn it!
So that's level 1.
Damn it.
That's unless you want to take an attack of opportunity, that's your turn.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Good for you.
Vaughn just sees it, teleports away. Of course they wouldn't play fair.
Yeah, fuck.
Ah, fuck me. Alright. So this motherfucker. So what was working? You can do it 3 times a day.
How dare you, Mr. Dust?
You hoover back.
As we're gonna just do another claw towards Gallon.
That's a nat 20, man.
Gallon, please.
I would like to formally apologize.
It's me and Gallon doing our jobs. Our job is to take the damage.
No, I would like to formally apologize to Gallon and Hunter.
For the 6d10 he's about to take?
No, it's 40. Did you do a?
Yep.
Oh, you didn't.
No, no.
It's not gonna be fun for you, my guy.
That's not
What, you
good.
think you think he wouldn't do it?
Like him.
Hey, 28.
Hey, it's almost like you didn't
Hey,
quit.
that's how much I took when it was just a regular shot.
Yeah, it is.
Don't that make me feel fucking great?
Hey, it didn't happen though.
It didn't happen,
It didn't happen.
you know,
in an
the-
alternate timeline, it did.
but in an alternate timeline, I'm a little bit more angry.
Don't worry, I've only lost 40 HP.
You're good.
I
You're,
can heal.
you're good.
I can heal the back in like a turn and a half.
Yeah. We're chilling.
You're Gucci.
Bing
still
chilling.
No, I'm not.
I kind of wish I had vicious mockery so I could be like, they're like eaters of dust, more like eaters of bust.
Oh, yeah,
Just
yeah.
be like, fucking.
Bad jokes.
Damn bad jokes. More like eaters of ass.
Well, it does have chompers that it grows out of his arm. So
Hoover back.
So are they gonna try to tromp Vaughn?
it's gonna do that lovely claw thing.
Yay, disadvantage.
Hey, Gallon, I think you're gonna like me in my turn.
Yeah?
17.
Damn it.
That'll miss.
I think you're gonna like what I got planned for you.
Wonderful.
It
Fantastic.
I like what I have planned for my turn.
You're gonna redeem the vampire half of you. Redeem the spooky side.
He's already been spooky.
He doesn't have a spooky side. He is a spooky side.
All sides are spooky.
Just he's
Alright,
it doesn't have necrotic resistance.
First off, Gallon, inspire. Alright, you got that. You're inspired. Secondly, I'm going to take the attack action. But I'm going to sacrifice my attack for commanding strike. So Gallon, you get to make an attack at advantage against the target of your choice using your reaction.
Oh.
Does it specify melee or does it specify attack?
Bonus action commanded to strike the ally. Oh, it's a bonus. So it's a bonus action, so I can't inspire you. Never mind. Take back that inspiration. Okay. But you make one attack at it. It just sets an attack. That's all it is.
Okay. So it can be any type of attack.
Oh, make a weapon attack roll. So any weapon attack.
Does that still count with my haunted blade, Lycan?
I think it's meaning because as part of the casting of a spell, it's still casting a spell. So it's a melee strike.
Fuck. 16, actually?
16?
Yeah,
depending on which one you're attacking.
At advantage?
Oh, at advantage?
Yeah. You gotta make it at advantage.
24. No, 26. That one.
Too high. It misses. No, I'm just kidding.
Wouldn't that be annoying?
Whatever damage you put
Welcome
in this,
to Echo.
Whatever attack you're doing, add a d6.
Wonderful. And I'll add another d6 with my first level red.
And then add another d6 from Zara's reaction, Infuse Strike, to add 1d6 acid damage to it.
Is there a ranged requirement for that?
30 feet.
Oh, shit.
So that's 18 plus 6 for 24 plus 7 for 31.
31?
Yep.
So you did a regular attack and added 3d6 to it.
Yep.
And one of those d6 was acid, if that matters, Lycan.
One of those d6 was acid?
Yeah, from Zara's elemental thing.
It does matter. But not in this instance because it was a 1, I'm guessing?
What? No, I rolled a 4.
No, for the acid.
Yeah, for the acid 4.
Okay, so then that gets half to 2.
Okay. I did acid because I chose acid because I didn't think the things would be resistant to it, given it a rock.
Yeah, they're a little weird.
Alright, so take 29.
Alright.
Yeah, I figured poison would matter most.
And now it's my turn.
You know what's...
Wait, you still have your action, don't you?
No, yeah. In order to do it, I have to take the attack action and then sacrifice one of my attacks. So the only thing I have left is a reaction, and unfortunately, it's a bonus. It's a bonus action for me to command Zara, so I can't tell her to do anything. So all she'll do is get close to me.
Action economy be rough in these low levels.
Yeah, that's why I might fix it here. So my turn.
So yeah, that one in front of you is on death's door.
Oh right.
You can either take it down or leave it for someone who could get a point or whatever.
So Lycan, bonus action, Pain.
Bonus action Kane. I forgot to make her token. Fuck.
We still have a long day. Do you have a limited use of that?
It's limited, but don't worry, I'm not gonna run out soon.
This is the beginning of the day, so
I understand that.
All right.
I'm gonna say this. We're just going to use, let's say, yeah, we'll use Buddy for right now, because it'll be a little bit of a process to make that token.
Okay.
But
It's such a rough-looking dog.
it's a rough-looking dog.
It's rough.
Gruff. But as you, would you like to describe it?
Nah, you got it.
Okay. As you see him, Galen reach back the sword. You see his shadow shift and almost apparate and change as you hear a growl coming from it as it leaps out. A very lanky, long-eared hound. I can actually probably copy it to art.
If we find a creature with blood, it's not limited. I just need to kill it.
Just make sure I get one of these kills, because we're gonna need my 5th level abilities if we want to have a safe night.
I would also really like a kill.
Everyone wants a kill.
Everybody wants a kill.
The person who needs it most is Perry.
Yeah, Perry and Akir needs them most. Akir because I need my healing spells.
I got my 1. I would like to get 3 more, but we have a couple of days for that. So, like I said, Vaughn's not focusing on getting KOs at this point.
As you guys see this, it took a wee bit to scroll up. As you see a very lithe pure black hound with almost like a mist in shadow-like tail come out with piercing red eyes.
I bet that dog.
I mean, you could try.
My friend shape.
Friend shape.
It is friend shape. As Kane comes onto the battlefield.
Alrighty. Now, Kane. Well, actually, my turn first, and then it's Kane's technically. So, how hurt is this one looking?
It's real rough. Like on death's door.
What do we get from our first kill?
Up to level 3.
Up to level 3.
Oh, that's kind of huge for me. I get spell casting.
That would be good for you.
Yeah, but I get spell casting and another feature. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna attack it.
All right, roll it
with Haunted Blade.
Get a +2.
If you kill it, then the next person in battle won't go. Essentially.
$17 +2. That definitely hits.
Wonderful.
In bonuses alone, I think you fucking kill it.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
23.
23.
Cool.
As you strike it down, rend with psychic energy.
You guys see Gallon's dead wife for a second.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Holson doesn't know who that is.
Holson does know who that is.
Well, only Akira and Vaughn were there for the conversation.
No, they've talked about it separately. It's okay.
So that's your strike.
I made him a whole bunch of flowers, and he cried blood. I very distinctly remember this conversation.
Yep.
So,
It was a
slightly
very
horrified by
rough.
it.
I decided that was the last time I did something nice for somebody.
He just silently had tears go down his eyes.
Bill did not have silent tears.
No. They were loud. Loud little bird weeps.
It was like,
And because he's only half vampire, only one side was blood.
Oh my god. No.
So
That just sounds like you're having a brain melt.
sounds like having an aneurysm.
No. One side's blood, the other is just tears.
I get it. So edgy. Anyways,
You're the one that fucking
That's it.
said it. You're
I
the
know.
one that described it to me.
you're welcome.
Thank you.
Kane,
I love it. Hey,
you doing it?
I should probably pull up the Hound of Ill Omen stats.
Probably. It'd be probably a good idea.
It's direwolf statistics, that's right.
Pull up
So he gonna
Hound
make
of Ill Omen, and then pull up Direwolf.
it's direwolf states. So, Hound, where? Oh, it's Buddy. That's right. Are any of these ones hurt?
No.
All right, then he's gonna bite this one.
All right.
He gets to do so at advantage. Spat techniques.
Remember, he gets your proficiency bonus. That's a
Natural
20.
So that means they taken 4d6.
Indeed.
Hey, I remember someone that took 4d6 from a direwolf. Whatever happened to them? Died in first session.
Mhm.
Some sort of rock guy, right?
Yep. So that would be 16 damage.
Nice.
And I'll use one hemocraft die to figure out. Let's see. What are these things? Vulnerabilities.
Okay, you're looking at vulnerabilities?
Yep.
There are no vulnerabilities.
Tough. I was hoping there was going to be something.
Emotional burdens. It didn't handle as well.
But there's no psychic damage vulnerability.
Well, to be fair,
Gallon has it all.
Oh wait, it needs to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
And it needs to roll a d4 with it. Because
15?
it's trying to save against my fear effect. $15? That will not do. You're afraid.
D4.
If I attack this thing, it gets hurt. That's about... that's it, though. I'm good.
Or
Yeah, no, it definitely fails. That -4, it definitely fails.
isn't it just the one that you hit?
It is the one that I hit.
No, it's not. You killed the one the one you hit.
Oh. Then never mind.
Okay. We undo all of that. It's not feared.
It is not. It is not a feared.
But you do learn that vulnerabilities are none.
Wonderful.
Either of this. It don't like you.
No,
No.
I didn't think so. I'm about to hurt.
That is 20. 21.
Ow.
You're not gonna like it.
God damn it.
Let's see if anything our boy Hauser can do. Checking something out. Aha! Because it is a feat, not a level thing. He is going to use Interception. Fighting style to lessen the damage of this.
Wonderful. What am I getting hit by?
The claw. And
Oh.
as the claw comes down at you, he parries the claw with his shield in front of you, taking the brunt of the hit and then backhanding it back as he negated all the damage.
And Gallon will give him a nod. In appreciation.
Gotta love Interception.
Because he just got hit by one of those and that shit hurt.
Yep.
He thinks he could take 3 more. Teetering.
If I don't crit you again.
2 more if that happens.
It's happened more than once. All right. With that, Olsen,
Yes.
it is your turn.
It is my turn. Well, I'm gonna run my extra 30 feet, so I hit this when I get to like 40. And then I guess I'm just on the rock? Like, I would end up there? Okay. How far is this man with Vaughn?
I will tell you one thing, just to give you a better positioning.
Yeah.
That, 10 feet tall.
Sick. I'll back up, I guess.
You could slide down.
I could slide down.
Like, do that.
Ah, yes. 5, 10.
And you'll have line of sight. That one will have partial cover. That one will also have partial cover.
This one's the one that's hurt, right?
No, those ones are relatively unscathed. This one is hurt.
That's going through too many bodies. Fuck. I'm gonna try to hit this one.
The one right in front of Gallon?
Yeah, the one that's like on top of Gallon.
Okay. Guessing you're focus firing?
Yes.
Alright.
That's something.
That is something. That definitely hits.
Where the fuck is that D12? Now +8. Roll. You're fucking kidding me! It's okay. That's really hurtful to me and everything I stand for, but that's fine. 1 bramble damage to that man in particular.
That is unfortunate, but
that's real fucking shit. It's okay.
The Eldritch crumbles.
So yeah, he just gets like a thorn in his head. It's just sitting there, like a little bramble.
You rock his fucking shoulder, like slightly.
I'm having to shoot over this Hallister guy and be like, "Please move, my dude." And I'm like slipping at the same time.
All right. If there's nothing else.
Harry!
Perry,
Hmm?
it is your turn.
I'm gonna shoot the one that's by Cayenne.
All right.
Hey.
Nice.
That is a good hit.
That is a good hit. Roll your day. Unfortunate, but you can roll a d6 as well.
Mm-hmm. It'd be like that sometimes.
I do.
Is that right?
They really do.
I mean, at least you didn't, you know,
Could be worse.
Could have done no damage.
could have done damage to your friend.
Exactly. So you know what? I'll take that as success. Perry looks very pissed off, by the way. Like, she saw one of these things go down, and she's like, fucking bitch. She's mad.
All right, Vaughn. Where the fuck is Gallon?
What do you mean?
He's underneath the guy. He's underneath the guy.
Oh.
Stop.
I don't know how I got there.
Gallon was hiding. You ruined his sneak attack.
Gone. Reduced to atoms.
He didn't roll very high if I saw him.
Sorry. Alright, so seeing as these fuckers can just teleport whenever they feel like it, I don't like that. I need to take them out of that teleportation range, so I'm going to go on an offensive onslaught right now against this one. So I'm going to go ahead and roll an attack.
All right,
26.
that definitely hits.
For damage, I don't have my d6 yet. I'm still at d4s. Wrong dice. Wrong dice. That was a d8. How can I roll a 5 on a 4?
I don't know. Some fucking
Ooh.
people do it. I don't know.
4 points of damage. I'm going to utilize another trigger of my my gauntlet.
All right.
So it needs to make a strength save of 14. Alright. So it takes 2d6 more. 1 plus 5. So 9 plus 5. So 14 points of damage.
Total.
Alright. And then second bonus action, I'll use a key point for flurry of blows.
All right.
Alright. That. I'm going to go ahead and use the inspiration. I rolled a 16, so it doesn't really matter what I roll, I'm going to get it. Plus 6, so 22. So d4, so that's 2. I'm going to use a third charge from the Force Gauntlet. Another strength save, please.
You said you were you gonna use your inspiration, but I don't see a reroll.
No, not the inspiration. The bard.
Oh, that. Gotcha.
Yes. Bardic inspiration.
All right. All right.
Did it make it safe?
Yep.
All right. I also no, not yet, because I haven't used that yet. All right. So plus 2d6, 2. So that's 4. That's 8 plus 5. So another 13 points of damage. Then I get one more strike for 25 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Another 2 points of damage. A fourth charge in the hopes of pushing this thing back 10 fucking feet.
22.
God, fuck. Oh well. Really? Oh, that makes it so 7, so 9. That's for 14 points of damage to top it off, and that's the turn.
All right. Solid amount of damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Alistair. All right. So we have the 1 point of damage guy. One. He is going to. Yeah, might as well. He is going to green flame blade. Unfortunate. That's what he could do with that. As he strikes out, the creature moves back in an unnatural way, almost twisting to avoid the flames. Yeah, that's all you can really do. This lovely individual is going to use the almost shadow-like claw strike. $11 misses on Diane. You are bending and bowing out of the range of its attacks. Diane. Can't hear anything you're saying if you're saying something.
All right, now check. Yep. Sorry.
I'm gonna shoot it in the face.
Shoot it in the face.
Shoot it in the face.
Shoot in the face.
Yep. You have that minus
Ouchie.
1 still. Ooh. 14. 14 plus.
Bleeding.
Hold on. Okay, here we go. 14 plus stuff, even with the minus 1, that'll hit. So D8 plus 5. D8 plus 4. So 8 points of damage.
Right in the face.
All right. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
That do anything? Still staggering.
It hit for sure. It's not.
It's not.
Going. It's not grievously wounded.
I don't.
Just takes another arrow to the face. A couple more, you probably can make a smiley face.
The longbow is 2 weapon. That's what you got.
All right.
If these things didn't have such a high AC, your sharpshooter would be really effective right now for extra damage, but unfortunately it's difficult.
Okay. It's done it twice. It'll do it for the last time, but on Kane.
Hey, fuck off. That's my boy. How dare.
How dare indeed. As Kane takes 20 points of damage.
That's not good. It does not feel great.
All right. As he just strikes down on Kane and giving it a necrotic shock to its system, leaving a fairly deep wound. One right next to you. Only did it that one, 2 times. So we'll do it for this last 3rd time.
Yeah, I want to get a Kira kill.
I got mine down pretty weak. So mine's probably in the orange right now. Not the red, but the orange.
Mildly pissing me off.
Devon.
Damn it. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's so low.
I'll take it.
I hit the puppy harder than that.
The puppy doesn't matter. It can come back.
Those are fighting words in
Puppy
this
does matter.
Puppy matters.
I don't
Say it to Gallon's face.
I'm saying that
Especially in
about
his current state.
I'm saying
And
that
you're
about
saying that about
it's a resummonable asset. I'm just saying. Just
Okay,
because it
so
dies doesn't mean it dies.
So to give you a glimpse at like what you're dealing with, this one has a scratch on it.
there's a scratch.
Just a scratch.
This has a notable mark on it from dog bites. This one has dents in it that are like substantial, and this one has almost a smiley face worth of arrows.
So I'm thinking because they're resistant to the acid, and I don't. And these things look like earth elemental, so I don't want to do poison because that'd just be a waste. Could do lightning because that's very situational resistance. Fire is a good chance for probably resistant to, and cold I have no idea. I want to use my action to change Zara's element to something that can actually hurt these guys, but I don't know. It's between poison and cold for me right now.
I would say cold is your best bet.
Oh, not poison and cold, lightning and cold.
I would still think cold.
Okay, well, I'll use my action to change Zara's element from acid to cold. See what happens. Bonus action, commander to attack the one near Vaughn.
All right.
And you can get there. You can get there and see. 18 plus 1.
18 does does hit.
So he takes 4 regular damage and 1 cold damage.
4 regular damage.
Yeah.
And
4 piercing and 1 cold. Oh, not 4 piercing. That's a +5. 7 piercing and 1 cold.
okay. The piercing seems to be doing its work.
Move there.
From what you can tell, it did take the 1 point of damage, but didn't seem to be as shaken.
Well, it's just resistant to everything. Jesus.
I'm hoping. I'm not looking for vulnerabilities. I'm hoping that it's just not resistant.
Well, you
So
know
if it took that one-
no vulnerabilities.
Yeah, if it took that 1 point of damage, because
You can
Crawford
only-
has admit that it is possible to take 0 damage if you roll 1 halved rounded down.
Love that.
So that means it's not resistant to cold.
The way I've been doing it is minimum of 1 damage, but you said Crawford said,
Yeah, it's in the Sage's Capodium, the Sage of Ice Capodium.
so then it takes no cold damage.
Damn, they are resistant to everything. Yeah, no, it's entirely possible to hit a creature for 0 damage.
I love it.
So
That
you
makes
did
sense.
hurt him.
All right, well, that's my action to change her and bonus action commander. That's all I got.
Okay.
I'm gonna swing. Haunted Blade.
Ponto Blade.
And well, nah. You just need to hit first. Alright, 21.
Yeah.
Alright, and I'm gonna use one of my Hemocraft dice for. What are these things' resistances?
Acid and cold.
The motherfucker.
Of course, it was just the 2.
Oh.
22.
Yeah, it was resistances only, right?
Yep.
All right.
I can't change Zara's element again until the end of a long rest, so it's just meh.
And Wisdom save.
That's right. Wisdom save.
Hey, on the bright side, we're going up to a mountain to camp. It might be cold up there.
Natural 20.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, and it's against the one that just had a scratch, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's my turn.
I want to let you guys know that I have been having to refresh every fucking turn.
Mm. Something's not right with this.
It's okay. I have to refresh every time Lycan rolls. So
I've just been kind of leaving it.
Kane's going for his attack.
Okay.
I don't think 8 plus. Yeah, no. 14.
No.
Yeah,
You know.
you miss. So that's it.
That one was topped out. This one moved over here. Did it twice. And, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna just do that shit again.
Oof.
That's technically a 20. Yeah.
Yeah, that hits. Even if I had my shield.
It has been Hallister's turn, so he's going to use his intercept as well. Blocking 10 of that. Scrapes past his shield, clipping you in the arm.
All right. Only 10.
Yeah,
Still above half.
it's nice
barely.
having a buddy.
Just barely. Haha, because Buddy's right next to me.
I didn't think about it.
10,
Holson,
15, 20, 25, 30. I'm here.
The one by Vaughn is the weakest.
I see that. So she'll run in and I'm gonna precision shot him and hopefully get more than, one. Yeah.
Yep.
It's
a rough
gonna
shot.
be a rough. It's gonna be a rough shot.
It's doable.
Not me though. Not me though. I am gonna yell.
Who got? I can't. I'm probably dumb here. Who got the second KO?
Gallon.
Gallon.
So yeah, I just guess I'll stand here.
Menacingly.
Menacingly.
Daggers and
I'm just gonna, I guess. Yeah.
That's rough. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can't really do shit until I get more.
A shot.
Yeah.
So you get a kill off.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna sit here, and think about what I've done, I guess.
you think about what you've done. Perry.
I'm gonna shoot the one by Cayenne again.
Okay.
Contemplate my
Certainly.
existence.
You have your reroll.
No, I don't.
No, I meant Perry.
Oh, yes, Perry does.
Well, with that height bonus, you don't have to use it.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if she was high enough for it.
Oh no, that's 15 feet, so she's on even playing field, so she went higher.
No, she went higher.
I did.
She went 30 feet higher last stream.
Oh, then for sure.
Wait, so I hit it or I didn't hit it?
You hit it.
Okay, I did hit it. It's like, wait a minute.
You get a bonus to your rolls when you have height advantage.
E6.
Everyone.
Hey.
Hey!
Pew pew.
18 points of damage. It's looking pretty fucking close. But pretty rough.
Yeah.
Good job on that one. Vaughn.
Alrighty then. This thing's looking rough.
Yeah.
Question: can I do damage to it, but purposely knock it out? Leave it at 1.
You can non-lethal.
I mean, non-lethal is still a knockout. Can I not knock it out?
Non-lethal is still a knockout, but it's not dead.
I get that, but
So you can't really pull punches like that.
Okay, I was just double checking.
I mean, you could. I'll let you roll at disadvantage. You know.
So if I roll at disadvantage, I could hit it with the potential of leaving it at 1?
You could potentially hit it with less amount of hits.
That's complicated. It's looking rough. We had a cure focusing on it. I mean,
you can just hit it one time.
It's not. It's looking rough. It's not on death's door.
All right, so I could probably weaken it a little bit more for Akir's sake, because I think Akir is planning on claiming this one. So I'm going to go ahead and attack once.
He needs it for our healing.
I'm going to reroll.
Yeah,
It was a nat. All right, I'm not adding no sauce to this one. It's just a D4 plus 5. That's 8 more points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going.
Now it's looking like it's on.
So I'm gonna do one quick small retcon. I'm still gonna attack it. I just want to use my bonus action first. Is that all right?
What are you using your bonus action for?
To do a step of the wind, disengage.
You can do it after.
All right. No, I would like to use it before because it would use a key point so that when I attack, I can use a devouring strike.
Okay.
Yeah. Because then it needs to make a wisdom save of 15. If it fails, I get 1 key point back. No, if it fails, I get 2. If it succeeds, I get 1. It succeeds, so I get 1 key point back, which I'm currently at 2. I'm disengaged. This one's ready for Akir to take. And Vaughn is going to move over here because there's not much I can do to help Cayenne in her current situation.
All right. Alistar is gonna move in a little bit. And he's gonna do that shit again.
Oof.
That's unfortunate. Nothing you can do about that. Hits it again, and it just moves or deflects this strike out of the way. One of these days. Eater of Doost.
Natural 1.
Oh, shit.
That one just can't get its footing up there.
No. It's doing real bad.
You're getting real lucky. That thing has just been wibbling and wobbling.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Thank you. Jinxed it.
No, that was good.
What does that mean? Did you just kill itself?
We don't know.
Let's look at its conditions.
That would be shit if it got something it was immune or couldn't get.
Okay. There's that.
Either way, it misses. It affected itself in some way. Hold on.
Cayenne.
Yeah.
There's
How's it
your
looking?
tongue.
Is it looking
It's
rough?
looking rough. It's not on death's door.
It's not.
Does she have any bonus to her roll?
No.
Okay.
I
You have a reroll.
Yeah, I haven't used the reroll.
That was not better. That's unfortunate. That's a miss.
It just completely whiffed.
Okay.
Crumbling walls. Can't trust it.
This guy no longer has any more inflict wounds. But they are going to Misty Step. Right here. And attempt a crouch. That is a 19 to hit a cure. You got anything here?
It doesn't do it. AC 20.
All right. Crouches and you parry it as it comes down with the maw.
Man's got hella AC.
Yeah, I don't want my healer to be squishy like that. Also, why I'm buffing his con.
No squeeze.
Built like Ferris, but can actually heal.
Oh god, right. Ferris is healing propaganda.
Never rolled well. None.
Not the one. All right, this one is.
Yo, listen up. Here's the story. Sorry.
Yeah, he's gonna try to crouch Zara.
Zara's easier to hit than I am. Yep.
25.
I would have hit anyone. Oof.
Oof. Maxie.
Luckily, she actually has more hit points than I do, so it's fine.
All right. So that was a chunk. A cure. You girl just got munched.
Yeah, I have a plan. I'm just going to step over here to the attack of opportunity.
All right.
Nope.
13. Unfortunately.
I'm going to
Oh.
flash.
My bad.
What?
It was not a 13. I hit a 5 for some reason. It was
still
9,
misses.
so it still misses.
I'm just going to attack. 23.
Yep, definitely hits.
Now, is it dead off of modifiers alone?
I would roll it.
7.
7? Yeah, that kills it.
Okay. Hey, I get my 3rd level stuff now. I got 2nd level spells.
Vaughn,
You
help!
strike it down. And bam.
I'm not gonna do my my chalice stuff yet, just in case we need to save it for later. if I can avoid using it, I'm going to. That way, it's a surprise during the competition.
I'm doing the same thing with my rages, brother. Don't worry.
So I'm just gonna do a regular healing word at you, Galen. Sorry, it's not gonna be anything special.
It's okay.
Healing's healing.
Healing is healing.
And then let's see. I spent 5 feet, so I'm gonna use half my movement to Mount Zara, so I'll just put myself over here for now. And Zara, now that I'm able to move her. I'm going to fly up here. Or not fly, but
Alright.
jump up there.
Jump up there. It's a bit precarious.
It is.
The only reason why it will stand there is because, like, more than half of it is there.
What?
So I'll have Zara do a acrobatics to stay up there.
You know, it's weird that all the proficiencies I gave her just sort of disappeared. I'll have to fix that. 16.
She stays on there like a raptor on a fence.
Like a hunting bird.
I'm just picturing like one of those, what was it, the Arizona Raptors? Just kind of like slowly, like gracefully going in with the feathers frilling out as it like hisses.
Yeah, kind of.
What?
And she's getting ready to strike.
Oh, no.
The Arizona, what was it, Raptors are the ones with a bunch of like colorful plumage in pictures.
The Jesus lizard?
No. What?
Is it a lizard or is it a...
The raptor. Dinosaur.
Hey, Alan. It's your turn.
Is that motherfucking thing that spat at that one dude's face and
Yeah.
Hold on, my dog wanted up on my bed, so I put him there.
Okay.
Oh, well, puppy.
How's Kane looking?
17 HP.
He's fine.
Where the fuck? There it is. Nope. Yeah, roll 20 decided to refresh. Alright, there we go. Just a haunted blade.
Hmm.
Gonna reroll.
Probably a good idea. That misses.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
As you strike out with a 14, you get somewhat similar what Hallister has been dealing with, but more on the brunt side as quills like rake the sword away. Well, it's only got a few things it can do.
Well, Kane gets to attack.
Yeah. Kane does get to attack. That definitely hits.
Elio all over again.
A second nat 20. What a good dog.
Wait, why are you...
What was the second? Wait, what was the second 24?
Yeah, because you already rolled twice.
Oh, whoops. I'm sorry, I'm tired as hell.
The higher on your first one was 18.
Yeah, so
4 plus
that's gonna be plus 5.
plus 5.
That is it.
Now it's Dust Eater.
Now it's Dust Eater. He only has so much he can do currently, which
Listen
is
here, you vacuum cleaner.
He's gonna munch and crunch on the doggy.
Ooh.
11.
That's gonna miss.
Does not munch and crunch on the doggy. That's good for you. Olsen.
Yeah, clear line of sight.
I do indeed.
You do indubitably.
So I am going to
Shoot someone.
maybe.
This looks like it's been chomped on. This one looks a little bit more rough.
5, 10, 15. That's not where I wanted to go. I want to go right here. Thank you. I actually need to be here. I'm so sorry. I would like to cast a fun little spell. You said they look strong. They look strong.
They look sturdy.
That's cool. That's fine. I won't do that then. I'll just cast this one. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? This one looks rough.
That one looks hurt.
This one looks
rough.
hurt. This one looks rough.
That one looks like it has been munched on slightly. The most injured one currently
I can't
is
get
this
there.
one over here, and this is the second most injured one.
Okay,
This
but
dog gets injured.
I can get here. So
Yes.
you see Wilson just take off running. So I can get here with 30.
Mhm.
And she's just gonna shove her sword, like apparate her sword inside of this person. Because fuck this man. How dare he only take 1 damage? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna apparate my sword inside of this man. I'm having to look up small things. The to hit is going to be +7, I think. Should be +8. No, it's +7. It's +7 because it's Dex.
You get a +8 because
Magic, but +7 because Dex.
but also you get
right.
+1 because you have allies there.
Ah! Good roll.
You've got
That
this.
definitely
Yep.
hits.
Fucked, my man. The Kopesh that out. He fucking hot. Doggy. Oh, I also get a +1 to my attack anyway. So, fuck yeah. Attack. No. Damage. Four. 5, 6. No, because it's the thirsting blade is what gives it a +1. So it's just the D8.
Thirsting Blade is not what gives it +1.
Oh, then never mind. It's 10. It is
Alright.
10 damage.
Now it's looking hurt. Or rough.
Cool. Yeah, so it's 10 damage. I would also like to possibly bonus action. Nope, that's an action. Never mind. We're good. We're done. That's all I can do.
Alrighty. Alright.
Really? She got really upset.
Is the one by Cayenne still standing?
It is. It's
You
rough.
can kill it.
Even with +2, unfortunately, that misses. You do have a reroll.
I'm gonna use it.
Oh, it's hold on.
That definitely hits.
Cool.
Oh,
I gotta do the d6.
so 16. It is looking at death's door.
Ooh.
Well, you can probably.
Well, let's see what happens.
That's all I can do.
Yep. Flying up. Good thing to do. Vaughn.
Oh, alrighty then. That one's dealt with. That one's dealt with. I'm going to have Vaughn step over here. I'm going to attack this one.
Mhm.
For 20.
20 hits.
I'm going to need it to make a strength saving throw, please. I'm going to use the fifth charge of my Force Gauntlet for the day.
18.
Well, of course they're going to make it. So 2, 3, 6 plus 5. So 11 points of damage. I tried moving it further into the open. And then I'm just going to bonus action strike again. 26.
26.
For 8 more points of damage.
8 more.
4.
Alright. It looks hurt.
Right now, anyone can benefit from one. I'm going to try and weaken this one for parry.
Same.
Huh?
Oh, I'm also trying to weaken the one in front of Cayenne and myself for parry.
The one in front of Pat. The one
Well, she. Yeah.
Okay.
We need to get
You're
parry
all
one.
right. We do need to get parry one.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are trying to get that one right now, especially Holson.
Also needs her invocations, and Parry needs her sneak attack.
God, I need my invocations.
I mean, there's 3 of them. We can share.
Yeah, you are the one that needs it the least, though. You have all of your damage. You just don't have all of your tricky stuff yet.
I do not have all of my damage.
So I was talking to Lindsay and Cayenne.
Yeah, if I get another one and unlock my 5th level abilities, that allows me to make sure we can rest at night.
If we don't have that, that's the point of the 3-team system. We'll have multiple people on watch, all 3 teams protecting each other, if all of them make it.
Yeah. Alistair will give the help action to Holson.
Thank you. I don't know you, my man, but thanks.
Will also do flanking because I'm
He's a nice
assuming you
guy.
guys told him who needs more.
We've talked about everything.
So yeah,
He's just a genuinely nice guy.
he needs his stuff too, but you guys with long range would be helpful. Gonna crunch it.
Crunch a who?
Crunch.
There's three
Cayenne.
people. There's 3 people in range. No.
Another miss.
I haven't hit her fucking once.
You only hit her
Turns out-
once.
Turns out me moving her up there was the best thing we could have done.
I'm not doing
Turns-
anything different.
I like to think this guy's just like jumping and trying to like nip at her heels, but he just can't get there.
It's the good at pouncing.
Yeah,
The fun
that's
Alright.
thing.
It's your turn.
things looking rough, right?
Yep.
How rough?
Damn.
Single digits we're talking?
We'll find out. You got 1 strike.
You don't really know. I'm not going to tell you a number.
Well, that's a miss.
So you miss me, I miss you.
You know what?
The-
Take my
the-
reroll. I'm not going to use it.
Oh, he gave you the roll. That's not. Well, it's better, but not by much. That's 17. No, because it's a ranged attack. It's
Yep.
16.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah,
So you miss me,
literally
I
that
miss you.
that 1 point of stress made the difference.
Me, missed you.
So sorry.
No, it's
It be how it be.
Be it how it be. Gonna crouch on the
Yep.
bone.
Gonna hit me. I feel it. Feel it in my bones.
Yeah, I am.
Mm-hmm.
Hit you real good. 11. As it chomps down on your kneecap, almost twisting. I mean, you make a con save.
oh, this is a whole. No.
The 18.
18. You do not gain level of stress.
Pretty strong in my con.
It's a good thing to be strong in your con.
Mm-hmm.
Here.
So, how hard does this thing look?
Like
Is it grievous or?
it is not at death's door. It is, like rough.
See, I'm afraid to attack it because I don't want to take it from parry, but I want
It
to weaken
is-
enough for parry.
If you
It's a
do
predicament.
too well, there's a chance to kill it. But if you hit it pretty on average, you might be able to eke out her what is it called? A point.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try because even if I do get to kill, the point is good for us as a whole on my end. And if I don't get to kill, then parry gets her sneak attack bonuses.
Mhm.
So I see this as a win-win. If I kill this, I'm sorry, parry.
It's okay.
Uh, 22,
22 hits.
Whoa.
8 damage.
8 damage. It's
I
looking like it's on death's door.
There you go, parry. Bonus
You just have to
action.
tap it.
Bonus action, inspire parry. You can add that to your damage if you need it. And then I'm going to command Zara, because I'm riding her, to move. She's going to disengage. She's going to because I can't use my bonus action commander. She's going to take the dodge action as she does it, so it can make an opportunity attack at disadvantage.
Okay. Oh, nope. Disadvantage. Thank you. Crouch.
Nope.
Nothing.
But I'm going to
Nothing
flank
but
with
wind.
Vaughn and try to heal him next turn.
All right.
There you go, Vaughn. You got +2 now. You can do it. That's all me.
Down. The thing in front of you looks like it's on death's door.
Alright, so shouldn't hit that one. How's this one?
That one is looking hurt.
Just hurt?
Just hurt.
Cool. Action, disengage.
Alright.
Bonus action. Charge the dual hand.
Cool.
I hope you don't kill it because I kind of want that.
No, I want you to kill it too. I just want to hurt it.
But if you do, what do you get at 5th level?
Extra attack.
Well,
so higher level spells.
Doesn't get anything. He doesn't get his 5th level stuff. He has to get 3 KOs after the first KO to get the
What
5th
do I
level.
get? What do I get if I KO it then?
It's the same deal. You have to get 3 more KOs to get to 5th level.
Okay, but what do I? So do I go to 4th level? Or nothing?
No, nothing. It's tier increments.
That makes this harder.
Makes it harder.
Significantly. That makes it significantly worse.
Shit.
So, Holson, how badly do you want that point?
I will kill you. You kill this man, this fight doesn't stop until Akir's dead. I will shoot little itty bitty baby. I'll use a big boy spell.
I'm going to be honest. With the amount of damage you would have done, it probably could have taken that thing out.
Oh, shit.
Just the potential, because of a charge of the dual hand.
The fear was there.
Yeah. All right. This guy. Seeing.
Hit me.
But dog, though.
The dog.
Yummy puppers.
He's just a guy. He's just a boy.
Just a baby.
Leave my dog
Misses
alone.
anyway.
Well,
He missed him! I like to think that he looks at Holson, and then he looks at the dog, and I'm like, leave the dog alone. No, you don't want the dog. It's like, I'm the one with the blade inside of you. I'm gonna
Also-
twist it.
you have advantage and a +2.
So my blade's already apparated inside. I'm just gonna slowly twist it.
Okay.
Let me roll this damage. Well, actually, just roll the hit.
Nat 20.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna twist it real bad, actually.
Okay.
2d8 plus 6.
Wholesome real upset. 2d8 plus 6.
You got this.
1, 2. Roll.
How do you want to discorporate this thing?
I would like to just twist it until it's an eater of dust. Just dust pours out of him.
Okay. As you
And,
twist,
he turns into a little pile.
you see, within the armor itself, start to flourish and bloom this almost violet flame start to seep into each of the crevices and veins and starts to solidify it like glass. As you shink it out, it turns into almost pseudo-clear statuette that shatters.
I will say that Holson, in order to do that, would have to take it and grab it by its neck and shove closer and then rip out essentially as she's twisting. So Hollister's really getting a lot. He's getting close up and personal with Holson right now, and he's just oh, that's a little lady.
He squints at you.
There's murder in my eyes.
Mm-hmm. You feel sated with the amount of misfortune that has been laid upon this creature.
She feels happier that she got to actually kill it instead of, only 1 damage.
Mm-hmm.
But hey,
Now I
you
can
got
do Agonize
blast
Blast. I can do a lot
you're-
of things now.
Man, those blasts sure are agonizing.
All right.
I also...
Wait, you got this, Perry. It's almost dead. It's almost real dead.
Kill it.
Oh wait, it is my turn. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And you have remember you got a plus D8 you can add to either damage, attack rolls, or armor.
Don't need it for the attack roll. And the D6.
Rolling it.
How do you want to disapparate this creature?
Yay!
Yay.
I just want. Is it facing me or Cayenne? Like, is it? Yeah, am I
It's facing
behind it?
You're technically all the way up above,
Oh,
so you're
I
just
want
like raining down bolts.
Yeah, I want a bolt just like through the side of its head.
As you shoot down and the bolt impacts with the amount of fractures from all the other arrows that it's taken in bolts, it shatters and begins to discorporate, and like a torrent of sand and dust melts in the wind.
She's just gonna shake her head and just perfectly good teeth.
You looked at them, and the teeth were made of like stone. It's fine. Probably. Vaughn. Don't know what you're saying.
Why?
Oh hey, I figured out how to fix this thing kind of easily.
Oh, there it is. All right.
I
I-
just took out my combat tracker and then took out my chat log, and I haven't had to do anything since.
Oh,
Yep.
if you just hit F11 twice, it fixes it.
I have a plan for this turn. I'm going to attack that buddy for 26.
Yep.
And that's going to be 7 points of damage. Then I'm going to call out to Cayenne as I bonus action help. And so to give Cayenne advantage. And so what Vaughn does is when he attacks, he grabs the non-maw arm. And he does this thing with his leg where he kind of like presses one leg right up against the chin of this thing and like forces it to stretch out, opening up its guard.
Mm-hmm. Feel like a wriggling underneath this like chitin-esque armor made of stone or rusted metal.
Mm-hmm. But Cayenne has advantage on her next strikes this thing.
How's it looking?
Well, with an advantage, you could probably risk doing a sharpshooter shot.
Rough.
Yep.
But it's not on death's door.
And that's Vaughn's turn.
Alright. Alistair, come down here. Just gonna fucking bonk it.
Mhm.
As he takes like half of his weapon and just tunk onto it.
Mhm.
It got very
well,
quiet.
it's different.
It did.
Oh, it's your turn.
Oh.
So you'd have to move.
There we go.
You'd have to move there.
He bonked it.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, well. Yeah, no. I mean, you can hold on to that roll, but. Sorry, I thought it was her turn. I was at the.
Oh, damn.
When you said it was quiet, I panicked. I was like, wait, she's next.
It was quiet.
You
It was
do
like
have advantage.
a good 15 seconds there. No one's saying anything.
So we get to what we can, because you have advantage on the strike. And you're doing sharpshooter, right?
And
Okay.
that's what he does.
Alright, so roll again, because you have advantage. Might be a net 20. No, it's not. But either way, with the sharpshooter shot, she rolled a 19 on the dice.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and roll your damage. D8 plus 5 plus 10. So 17 points of damage.
17 points of damage.
Sir,
How do you want to discorporate this creature?
Alright, so Vaughn's behind or in front?
like he's like on the side of it. He's pulling an arm. He has a leg up against its chin, opening up its guard.
So it's in exposed middle.
Yeah, exposed middle.
Alright, I'm gonna be a little flashy. I'm gonna shoot it in the head, shoot it in the chest, shoot it in the neck, shoot it in the belly.
All right, as you let loose, piercing straight through the neck, lobbing off its head, basically cutting it off from the source, turns to dust, takes off the arm, and then stabs it, and then with a big pile and a thud, as Vaughn, like holding dust, fucking falls onto his side as it discorporates.
I'm gonna be getting sand in places it shouldn't be for weeks.
As Vaughn falls down, he lands on his good knee and he starts rubbing the knee that got bit the shit out of.
You alright?
I'll be fine, but that hurt.
Well, you ain't gonna be sick.
And the first challenge and the first step into this competition begins
can we-
and ends.
Can we lower Perry so she's not like forced perspective?
No, she must be the highest.
She takes the high
I am
ground. We all
I am
take
the
low
shortest. I am the shortest, therefore I must be tall at all times.
She is also on top of Gallon. Alright, I'm gonna deal out a heal for you guys.
If the fight is over, she will go back to the ground.
So
Come on,
now that the fight is
Gallon.
over, continue with your healing.
Yeah. I get one free healing without using a spell slot, so I'm gonna do that one.
Yeah, no. As Vaughn is like rubbing his legs where he got bit while you're administering the heals, he kind of looks up. I do apologize, Ashbringer. I fear my lack of actual experience showing prevalently. I should have been more vigilant. I walked right past most of those things and didn't even think to
It
check
was dark,
further.
and honey, it's not like we're the first of these idiots to get, the first idiots to be eaten by these things.
Yes.
I used
We're just
twin
the first
spell.
to survive.
I used twin spell to heal you both for 10.
That's
I'll take it.
Good use of twin spell.
What's up?
That's a really good use of twin spell.
Yeah.
We have to head out.
Yeah, no, I was ending it.
We finished the fight. We're getting more stronger.
Yep.
Alright.
All
Done,
PC
right?
characters got one level, or all PC characters are at level 3.
We're heading out. Good night, guys.
Good
Night,
night.
guys.
Alistair needs his 3rd level, so
Mm-hmm.
get ready to pick a fight.
Yep.
I have a question. So now that I'm level 3 in Warlock and level 3 in Wizard?
Well, you're your highest level in Wizard. Are you level 3 Wizard?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
I just want to make sure, because now when I have to pick spells essentially that I would have had.
I have written down. I have 1 point,
Mm-hmm.
and now I am become death, destroyer of death.